Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading. No matter what time of day it is that you have found this message, I am super grateful that you're here. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I definitely want to give a big shout out just starting this video out with so much love, light, and gratitude for all of my beautiful subscribers, the most excellent collectives, and visitors to the channel. You are most certainly welcome. And definitely, if you are enjoying the content for this amazing start of the new year, please like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to grow the channel and get the messages out to all those who need to hear them. So today's date is Wednesday, January 8th of 2025. So once again, today's numbers are 182025. Definitely, if you are seeing these numbers in any form around you or any combination of these numbers, take a moment to look up the numerology meaning right online. Super easy. Just type the numbers in and you should see something pop up that says that number plus the word meaning, or that number plus the word numerology. Okay, so guys, today's message, super interesting because I just recently had a thought come across my virtual desk that had to do with a balancing of energies in our timeline. And this may not be specifically or directly related to the download today, but whenever something comes up like that, even if it's just before a reading or right after meditating, and I have this strong intuitive thought, I tend to like to just bring it on into the space because it might reflect some energies that are coming up for the collectives or someone who is associated with today's message. And it's interesting because I'm thinking about these extreme energies, extreme masculine energy or extreme feminine energy. And really, like I mentioned in the videos, energies have to do with, like what energy someone is operating out of. It is not always indicative of the gender, okay? So when I speak about energies, I'm speaking about the way that an individual, an entity, a person, place, or thing is showing up in the energetic space, not necessarily their gender. And so this is why a lot of times when you listen to readers, they'll say something like, take the energy as it applies, because, it could be a male or a female, okay? But it doesn't mean that because the person has, a lot of feminine energy they're operating out of, that it's a woman. It may not be. But the way that this intuitive, thought, I guess is the way to put it, came through, really had to do with a song that was playing. And I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's B. Miller, That, B-I-T-C-H. So I try not to cuss on the channel because I don't know. I'm not sure what gets flagged or what doesn't. But, and the song is just hilarious. Maybe it isn't. Maybe, I don't know. I find it hilarious because it's very direct and it's a strong pushback against, really incessant patriarchal energies and how the artist who's singing this song feels about that. So if you haven't heard the song, definitely go check it out. You might even know what it is. But I laugh every time it comes on because of the straightforwardness and the directness of the energy. And then I had a thought come through about songs and messages like this and why these might be more prevalent in our timeline, because there has been historically a lot of suppression of feminine energies due to a strong overlay of patriarchal masculine energies. Now, I'm not talking about loving masculine energies. I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about masculine energies that are balanced. I'm talking about toxic patriarchal masculine energies. Just the same as toxic feminine energies. They're south node. But in this case, in our timeline, we've seen a lot of suppression of actual women or people or individuals that identify as female. And so due to that, we're seeing like a pushback from those energies. And something that I noted, because we can see this in the media, we can see this in music, we can see this in conversations that people are having, groups and organizations that support female, or feminine-based concerns, issues, whatever. So thinking about this and the importance of all things being balanced, and definitely understanding that there might be masculine energies that feel like this energy is quite heavy and quite intense. But the reality is that we're seeing this pushback of these energies because there has been problems in our timeline with a suppression and an overwhelm when it comes to feminine energies. Almost like a muting of it, or suppressing it. It's been imbalanced. And so when you see these pushbacks in music, videos, conversations, thoughts, social media, what you're really looking at is like an energetic, almost like a universal balancing, rebalancing. So in order for those energies to get more balanced, where it's this beautiful blend of masculine and feminine energies flowing together nicely, we have to kind of push back towards some of those overbearing, toxic, patriarchal, masculine energies to move things back into alignment and into this nice flow. So that way we can have this beautiful balance of energies. So I'm not saying that every way that this happens feels good or is in alignment for everyone, but if you think about it, if we need to see change in an area, if nothing shifts, if no one says anything, if no one expresses any energy other than what is currently or presently seen in practice, nothing will ever change. And this goes for a lot of different topics, not just masculine and feminine energy and a balancing of that, but a lot of issues that we see in our world, in our timeline right now. And that those of us who have incarnated at this time have a share and an opportunity to assist with rebalancing these energies. So just in some important messaging that I felt like was coming through today. And today's download actually speaks about a masculine energy from collective's childhood that is looking for them. And there's something here about bringing back old memories and energy. And I don't know if this is because the masculine is just so focused into these old energies and these old memories that it's really, I guess, being transmitted to whomever this message resonates with, maybe dreams, thoughts, ideas. Maybe you're thinking of a person out of the blue and you don't know why. Or maybe this is a masculine you don't know at all, and they're popping up in the astral, in your dream state, something about this energy that keeps coming to the forefront, and you're wondering why it's happening. Also, there might be something here with music or performance, like either collectives, you could be a performer, your person here that is really focusing on your energy, which is like a form of energy work. You focus that hard on something, you might start to pop up in that person's thoughts. That's that telepathy connection that we all share. It could be something here about music that you're hearing that reminds you of this person, if it's a past person or someone that you've met before. And almost feeling like there's some kind of coded messaging or signals in the music that you're hearing, certain songs. Or maybe you think of a song and then you go and look up the lyrics and they're very specific and poignant, like towards this person or this experience that you had with this person. Or maybe you don't know who it's related to, but you find the lyrics very interesting for some reason. And it almost feels like someone is trying to speak to you. And what came through with this download is you weren't wrong. There is something here going on with that, with this energy of focus coming from this masculine, and almost the way that it's showing up is like they're sending you messages energetically and through the astral. So somebody really wants to connect with you, for those of you who resonate. And just like I mentioned before, this is not indicative of gender. So this could be a woman who operates out of masculine energy. This could be a transgender person. This could be a masculine. Take the energy as it resonates. One more thing I want to mention before we go to the card pull. As I was looking through like the last 3 downloads, and they're coming out. There's one that I just released before this one. And then there's this one. And then there's something here about 2 masculines that are both admiring or looking at the same feminine energy. That one will be coming out after this reading. As I looked at these 3 downloads, I thought, oh my goodness. Because the day that I had the downloads, I didn't release them. It wasn't time. It was like more information was needed. And now looking back on these 3 downloads that I mentioned, including this one today, there's something here about a pattern with some masculine energies that are thinking about this feminine energy and wanting to come towards them. All of these downloads point to this. So there's something really strong in the energy here about someone who is thinking about you, considering you, processing thoughts, memories, emotions. I don't know whether for some of you it could be a person you know, and if it's not a person you know, maybe they bumped into you at some point, maybe they ran into you in the energy, maybe they saw you online or on social media. I don't know how you know this person, but there is definitely some strong energy here. This person is really connected with your energy. So we need to know more about why that is and who this is. So we're going to be pulling some cards on this to kind of get more information on this masculine energy that clearly wants to connect with you and why that is. So let's go on ahead and get into the second portion of the reading and just understand a little bit more about this. Guys, I will see you over in the second half. Okay guys, welcome to the second portion of the video. We're going to go on ahead and pull some cards and see what's going on with this energy, with this masculine from your childhood. So definitely something here, guys, about childhood, maybe something having to do with music. Okay. Something having to do with music that you might be hearing that almost feels like a reminder of this energy, this masculine energy, or just in general, it's very specific to emotions, energy associated with this masculine. And so it feels very familiar or like a deja vu when you hear certain songs. I'm picking that up strongly. So we got our Palo Santo going. I want to welcome you guys into the second half of the video and into the space yet again. And I already have the candles lit. I'm just going to ring my bell to clear out the space. So definitely, if you do have a sound sensitivity, please turn the volume on your device down now. Beautiful, guys. Okay, so we're all set with clearing the space. Let's go on ahead and just kind of talk this out and see what's going on with the energy here for you guys today. Hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening when you join me for this video. So I have the Wisdom Oracle deck. I have Clarifying Life Situations. I have the Role, Messages of the Cosmic Oracles, and I also have the Inner Child deck. So we're going to start with a Wisdom Oracle, and then we are going to move into probably the Inner Child, so we can understand a little bit more about who this energy is in relation to you all. So just asking if the space is cleared of any resistive or blocking type energies that would not allow us to understand the message. Only energies associated with love, light, and the highest frequencies associated with Source may remain, including my spirit team. And so it is. And love and light to all of you guys today. Let's see what messages are here for you. Spirit, messages to help us understand more about who this masculine is in relation to the collectives. What do we have here today, Spirit? Messages for the collectives, please. Oh, wow, there we go. Ask and you get. Let's see. So we have a leg up. Now that's interesting. Number 34 is on the table. I don't know if you guys can see that. The two polar bears. Almost looks like a mama polar bear and a baby polar bear. If we weren't talking about a masculine, then I would be thinking something like that. But we have some sort of energy here with somebody assisting someone who either in the energy they view as needing more assistance, needing more help. Maybe somebody that this energy feels like they needed to support. Okay. So something here about needing a leg up. And then we have milk and honey. This was in reverse. Number 51 is on the table. We kind of can see the elephant in the milk bath. And there's a rainbow. So a lot of like emblems that indicate good luck or happiness. And we even can see like in the background of the card, like the image of almost like a spirit guide, kind of hazy in the background here. So some sort of ancestral or spiritual support and all of these blessings and wonderful things that are like milk and honey, like positive, good luck, good fortune. But it was in reverse. So somebody who needs a leg up or who gave a leg up, and something here about things that are positive, good fortune, good luck, not coming in for them. Because this is in reverse. And yes, guys, I am taking reversals on this because I'm trying to understand more about, this energy. Oh, clean it up. Clean it up. So we have number 21 on the table. Interesting. This was in reverse. Someone who needs a leg up or some support, who doesn't have good fortune or good energies coming in for them right now. They're not cleaning something up. They need to clean something up. Interesting. And just to remind you guys, I am asking Spirit specifically about this masculine energy. Well, everything's in reverse. This is so wild. All that glitters. Number 16 is on the table. All that glitters. We see two masks here laying on a pile of gold. There's some strong messaging coming in here about money, finances, resources, positive, good fortune energies not coming in for someone. Somebody needs to clean something up. And all that glitters can also speak about, you know, the grass is greener type energy. Somebody feeling like the grass was greener and it turned out it wasn't. So if this is a energy from your past, maybe someone you've known from childhood or from a young adult age, that could be also. And you may have felt a close connection with this energy. Maybe you had some time together with this energy, but something happened and there was a break in the relationship or something that put a pause on the relationship. And that might be why this energy is looking for you, because it says they're from your childhood. So based on the energy in the download and what I'm seeing, more than likely for those of you who resonate with today's energy, this is somebody you know from your childhood that maybe you spent time with or dealt with in some manner, and at some point you stopped dealing with the energy. Maybe they felt like the grass was greener elsewhere if you were in a relationship with this person, and now wanting to return. So that could also be symbolic of the music, like certain songs or messages that you're hearing, maybe ads or nostalgic things that you and this person used to do or engage in, or nostalgic things that remind you of what you and this person used to do or what you engaged in. But looks like they found out that whatever they left to do, or whatever reason that they ceased engaging with this relationship, or you did, this energy found out all that glitters is not gold. They didn't have the results that they wanted from whatever they've been doing in their life, and that's probably why they're looking for you again. Must have been a time period when they felt happy. We have number 30 on the table, TikTok. TikTok is in reverse, number 30. This energy feels like time is running out. And they're trying to come and find you because either it's because they have a strong desire to locate you, to engage in this, and so they feel rushed, hurried, you know, or something is happening where they feel like they don't have a lot of time to find you before something changes. Either you going into a relationship, you may be moving. I don't know if there's something going on with this person's health. I don't know. Whatever kinds of situations would cause a person to feel like they're running out of time, because it's in reverse. And then we have happy, happy. This is in reverse. Number 26 is on the table. Happy, happy. Okay. And this is more of that egg energy. So this has to do with rebirth, growth. We see like the small child, like cheruby kind of spirit team member or guide coming through the egg. So there's something here having to do with like guided rebirth and growth. And that childlike energy, which really flows with today's message, because this is someone who is from your childhood. And so this is just a confirmation for me, but it's in reverse. This energy is not happy, happy. They are quite the opposite of happy, happy. And then we have imagine. They are imagining you, imagining, you know, potentially connecting with you again, potentially having that happiness again with you. Wow, number 20 is on the table. So a lot of cards in reverse today, guys. I had to check to make sure, am I just holding the whole deck in reverse? But no, it looks like the energy came out the way it needed to. And it really makes sense when we think about the download with this energy. Typically, if somebody's kind of in a frantic energy from your past and you haven't talked with them and they are looking for you frantically, something typically has shifted or changed such that this energy feels like connecting with you or finding you will be a benefit to them, right? Because why else do we hurriedly look for somebody that we haven't spoken with in a very long time, especially if the relationship just stopped or ceased to exist, and then out of nowhere we're looking for this person. So I'm picking up almost like, I don't want to say a panicked energy, but a very hurried or harried energy. I want to take a look at number 20, I believe it is. Yeah, the Imagine card. I want to take a look at what the guide has to say about this. let's go on ahead and place Imagine up here by the tree. Number 20. This one says essential meanings: turning imagination into manifestation. Oh, guys, someone is trying to manifest you. Okay, I knew it with the TikTok card. The energy was too harried. It was too like, oh my God, I gotta find this person. Somebody's trying to manifest you. So it says creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, creativity and illusions. Somebody is, it almost is striking me like energy work. Somebody's trying to draw you to them, like almost like a come to me energy by, you know, music and hints and suggestive energy. And then they're trying to hurry up and find you. Something that they dealt with was not as glamorous as what they thought it was going to be. They want to return to you for some reason. So the Oracle's message here says, who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You are gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. TikTok, guys. Then repeat. Uh-oh, somebody's doing some sort of energy work over and over and over, trying to draw you. Someone's trying to manifest you by doing the same energy work over and over and over. So this is what I was saying. It's not in your head. When you hear these songs or this energy that reminds you of this person, it's probably not a fluke. It's just like if we're thinking very hard about somebody and then all of a sudden they call us out of the blue. There is a telepathic connection that human beings just naturally have and resonate with. So if a person is actively putting all of their focus, all of their energy on you and doing it over and over and over again, this is a form of spell work. And this is what I keep sharing with people, is that it's not always like bippity boppity boo, you know, whatever, you know, mantras or whatever, and this, you know, really witchy poo kind of way of utilizing energy work. No, it can be that a person is just putting so much focus energetically onto somebody, something, or somewhere that it actually begins to kind of manifest in the field. And that's what I'm looking at here. But this person is really rushed about this because we have the number 30 on the table with TikTok. So it says, what you imagine will become your belief. And soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world. As if by magic. What did I just get done saying? Somebody is using some sort of magic. I don't know that it's low vibrational yet. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep myself from jumping to conclusions there. But somebody is definitely, we're getting a hint because this actually came out in reverse. Somebody's actually using some sort of energy work to try to manifest you, and they're doing it in a hurried manner. And I'm guessing from all that glitters being in reverse is something that they feel that they can gain from you that they are not finding out here in these streets. Ooh, okay, let's go to clarifying. I was going to go to inner child, but I'm drawn to work with this one right now, so we're going to start here. Let's just give these a little shuffle. And Spirit, please, some messages to help us clarify this energy. This is kind of crazy that this person is doing all this energy work over and over again, and it's not working. Like, you're picking up on it. You can sense that somebody is trying to draw you or call you, but it's not making you move in their direction. Not by a long shot. I'm not picking that up. I'm just picking up from the download that you all are aware that there's something going on in the energy, and you're questioning, like, is this really what I'm seeing? Is this really what I'm feeling? Yes. You're not wrong. New worlds. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. Yeah, this is where you guys are focused. You're exploring new worlds, experiencing new things. You're in your own adventure. You're literally not even thinking about this energy. And because this is so out of left field, this is what I'm picking up. Because this is from childhood. I'm not picking up that, or young adulthood, that you've been dealing with this energy. That's not what came through in the download. This is why you were kind of like, boy, that's so weird that this song came on, or that's so weird, this, that, and the other. Whatever energies were coming up in your space that were reminding you of this masculine, it kind of threw you off, and it was kind of weird because you haven't thought about this person. Wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it is what you needed. Look at this. This is the energy you guys are in. See, they're in this energy, all that glitters in reverse, that's where they're at. They're not having the results, the desired results they want to have. They're not having that. This is where you guys are at. Your wishes are being granted. It's the milk and honey energy, but upright for you. So that gives me an indicator of number 16, all that glitters in reverse. They want to experience this milk and honey with you. I don't know how this energy knows that it's like these energies always know. They could be the most disconnected, detached, low vibrational, whatever. I'm not saying that's what this energy is. And still know that you're having some sort of positive experience, or things are coming in for you, and then want to approach. It's wild. It just goes to show you, no matter where you're at vibrationally, every human being has the ability to connect with the energy field in some form. And I don't care if that's through social media, talking with others, through the astral, dream state, whatever. Desert of isolation. Okay, traverse the desert, the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Yeah, you guys are resilient. You've survived through some things. You've grown. You've healed. You might even be someone who resonates with today's energy, who is in a position of isolation, but this is not something you've been placed in and forced to stay in. This is something that you have chosen because you are healing, growing, resolving matters in your own mind and heart and energy. Your wishes are being granted. You're exploring new worlds. When I look at the wish granted card, the person's pulling like a suitcase. So some of you might be traveling to new places and exploring places, like having an adventure while traveling. Some of you might just be like moving, like the communities you grew up in. You're moving away from those communities and literally moving to a new community, maybe in a different country, maybe in a different city or state. But collectives is on the move. They're releasing energies that don't serve them, and they're on the move, as they should be. Fully immersed. Yeah, this is you guys. You're fully immersed in your environment. This one talks about everything you wanted all around you, just waiting for you to see it. This is the wish granted. So when you all were ready, after being in that state of isolation and healing, when you all were ready, your guides in the universe, the energy that you've been working with, the vibration you've been working in, you had an opportunity to immerse yourself into some of these new environments. This is where you guys are, and you're being encouraged. You're on the right track. It's not looking like you need to deal with this energy. I mean, you could. I'm not picking up that the energy is low vibrational yet. I'm not looking for that either. But, if it is, I'll say it. But right now, I'm just seeing that there's an energy that is from your past that is heavily trying to draw you back into their space energetically. But Spirit is stating that you are on the right track. You are going in the right direction, so just keep moving forward. So you don't need to go backwards. You don't need to do that. That's not something that is part of the game plan for you. So we're going to find out, if dealing with this energy is advisable, or if they're healed. I don't know, guys. Okay, as I was saying that, Spirit dropped scales of balance on me. Somebody could also be a Libra. You could be a Libra. This masculine could be a Libra. But this one says seek equilibrium in love and career. Harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. Ooh, something needs to be balanced here. I don't know that you're supposed to worry about this energy. You're being encouraged to look for relationships that are balanced. That's why it's saying seek equilibrium in love and career. So there might be something unbalanced about this energy. Obviously, the fact that they're coming back and they're trying to manifest you and they're doing it over and over and over again. If they tried it a few times and you didn't come to them, that means that there's something not energetically balanced or a vibrational match here between you and this person. Doesn't matter how much energy we put into something. If it's not a vibrational match, it's not going to be drawn. So the fact that they kept doing it over and over, which is what we read with the Imagine card, they're literally trying to manifest you, lets me know something is out of balance with this person and with this situation. I don't know that they're like a South Node energy, but they're definitely not balanced in the way you need to be balanced. I'm also noticing the moon on the Imagine card. Something here is about to be revealed. There's some sort of illusion or something that will be revealed. Because the moon, you know, esoterically talks about deeper knowings, secret knowings. So this is like yin yang energy. We have our sun side and we have our moon side. We have yin, we have yang. This is interesting. And we have peaks reached. Celebrate your achievements and savor the triumph of your ascent. For you've climbed high and earned your view. Yeah, you guys have done the work. Has this individual done the work? I don't know. Resurrection. Resurrection card. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Yeah, you guys are not being encouraged to return to this energy. You're being encouraged to shake the past off. Nope. Nopey nope, nope. I am not seeing an indicator of that. Saving grace, forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. There might be something you need to forgive with this person. And it could also be, guys, you know, energies can sometimes return because maybe they left the scene on some like bogus energy or some BS. And there was a big blow up, an argument, a fight. And maybe an energy has awakened and understood now, you know, really what you meant to them in their life. And they want to try and make it right. They want to apologize. They want to talk with you one more time to see if it's possible to make it right. So it could be something like this. And especially with Saving Grace coming up, for some of you who resonate with this portion of the message, and take the energy as it resonates, guys, it could be an energy that wants to return to apologize or to try to make amends. And you are being encouraged that if this portion of the message resonates with you, definitely, even if you choose not to talk with the person like face to face or whatever, forgiving them in your heart, forgiving them in your mind, forgiving them in your spirit, that is healing medicine. Especially if there were harsh or sharp words that occurred that brought about the ending of the relationship or the circumstances. Being able to forgive and make decisions from a space of clarity, love, light, you know, that higher vibrational energy is going to help you on your journey. Instead of holding these seeds of negativity, doubt, distrust, you know, these angsty lower vibrational energies that pop up elsewhere in your life. So you are being encouraged to forgive any wounding that maybe has occurred with this. And definitely, I'm not talking about like something very severe, like somebody beat you up or, you know, put you in the hospital or tried to, you know, unalive you or so, you know, I'm not talking about things like that, run you off the road. I'm talking about situations where there was not a meeting of the minds. It just wasn't a good fit. Things didn't work out. You didn't agree. You didn't have the same viewpoints. You didn't see the world through the same lens. You didn't perceive things the same. And it just wasn't working. There was a lot of arguments, disagreements. It just didn't work. You're being encouraged to release that in some form, whether you like the word forgiveness or releasing, healing, putting something down, placing something down, letting go. Whatever feels better and more connected for you. And then we have no illusions. What did I say about the moon? Look at this, no illusions. This one says stay grounded in the truth, embracing reality with clarity. Wow. Wow, guys, I just talked about clarity. Clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. This right here is confirmation of everything I just shared with you guys. Yeah, you guys got to get to a place where you're feeling grounded and clear. And so to do that, some forgiveness within yourself of the situation, some releasing, some sort of energy work that creates clarity and helps you to place down any kind of hard feelings that you've been holding and carrying with you over the years. To release that will be your saving grace. That work is for you. Wow, guys, no illusions. So that moon energy, any illusions, just like I mentioned before, that were present will be brought down. The illusions are over. It's time to look at things authentically, but it is time for you to shake off the past. So definitely, it's not for me to tell you what to do, but I can definitely tell you the energy in the cards is stating what might be the best area of focus for you, which is to stay on your path because you're on the right track, okay? You don't need to go backwards into the energy. Let's grab messages of the oracles, and then we're going to close out with an inner child. I think that's how we're going to do it. I think, and now I know. Okay, let's go on ahead and just give these guys a shuffle-a-rooney. Guys, I hope that your day, morning, afternoon, evening is going well. If it hasn't been, I hope it's better after we spend some time together here in the energy. And definitely want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, viewers that come to the channel to visit. Love and light to all of you. You're so welcome. And thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. We are growing as a channel. Super excited, guys. 2025 is going to be a good year for the Ora-gen Channel, and it's all because of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Just want to do a shout out of gratitude. Okay, so we have messages of the cosmic oracles. First one out, you could use some self-care time like now. Who needs some self-care time? Schedule it in. Schedule it in. So somebody needs to get involved in some self-care. We're going to put that one there. I'm a big proponent, for those of you new to the channel, of self-care. I mention it in like every other video. So there's something here about self-care. Maybe that could help you gain some perspective on this situation. You know, if we're kind of running around and we don't have time to really process anything, it's hard to do that forgiveness work, that healing work, right? Any kind of wounding that we're dealing with. Whoops. These cards are flying, baby. We need time to process. So, guys, there's some strong messaging in here that you guys need to schedule that time to process. That is super important, and it is part of your journey. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. How powerful is that card with the topic that we're discussing today? So we saw the card that had the scales of justice on it in reverse. When we're dealing with energies that are imbalanced, we cannot make individuals change. And it's not our job here. Our job here is for the experience that we are here to gain, the growth we are here to experience, and the karma / results that creates. That's what we're here to do. So for some of you who resonate with today's energy, you may have been someone with the leg up card in reverse. We started with that card, who was constantly putting yourself out for this person and for others maybe. People pleasing, doing too much, helping beyond what you really have in your cup, burning yourself out. Maybe that was who you were in the past, but now there's who you are. And once again, you're being encouraged to shake the past off and to really engage in this releasing work so you can heal and so that you can continue on. You're on the right track. So you have to remember that you can't change anyone. You're not here to do that. You're here to work with your soul path. That's what you're here to do. Just like this other energy is here to work with theirs. Say goodbye to your past. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, the messaging is so strong. So strong. You're on the right track. You know, forgive, let go of the past, let go of the past, let go of the past. This one says, leave the baggage behind for good. Wow. So, yeah, it's a wrap on that. That's interesting. Erykah Badu's Bag Lady came up for a reading that I was working on the other day, and it's coming up again. Yeah, there's some baggage that you need to leave on the ground and keep moving. So more confirmation there. Spirit, any other messages here? I think we kind of got to the gist of this one. We don't have to make the reading super long. I can go to Inner Child. Anything else out of this deck here, Spirit, that you want the collectives to know? Oops, about this masculine energy. Anything else? Okay. I think I'm hearing that's the end of this one. Let's go on ahead and grab an Inner Child card here to close out. Bada boom. Let's put that there. Okay, Spirit, we're going to close out with maybe just one. Sometimes we get two. Well, let's see if we can just get one card to close out here. To close out the collectives, because this is definitely some inner child work, guys. Like, as I mentioned before, for most of you who resonate with this message, this is a person you've known since your childhood or young adulthood. And so there might be some really old nostalgic feelings, emotions, energies here. So I could definitely see how this topic could be challenging for you. Just kind of letting something go, moving on, however you want to look at it, especially if this energy is popping up around you again, where you're starting to have thoughts. But I also want you to keep in mind, somebody, for some of you who resonate, this one wanted to pop, is doing some sort of, or some form of energy work here to intentionally try to call you back or manifest you. So that's not a fluke. So keep that in mind, that an energy that does that, and maybe they're doing that because they don't know how to locate you. I don't know, but that's interesting that this energy is taking this route instead of approaching you. And like I said, they may not be able to because they may not know where you are, but they definitely would love to. Be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. Look at that. Number 5, be true to who you are. Guys, this is where you're focusing. This is where your attention needs to be. Energetically, physically, goal-oriented, being true to who you are. There might be something in the energy here for those of you who resonate. Maybe this relationship or interaction with this masculine did not feel authentic, or maybe you didn't feel like you could be your truest form of yourself. And that means covering all the aspects of self, not just what people are comfortable with, but literally like, you know, that person you can hang around and it doesn't matter how you are that day. Like they're just accepting of you. Sometimes you're goofy and loopy. Sometimes you're out of it. Sometimes you're really sharp and astute. Sometimes you know every word in the dictionary. Sometimes you can't think of a word at all. Sometimes you're kind of sloppy. Sometimes you're kind of neat. It doesn't matter. You just feel comfortable being you. And that's the kind of energy we're talking about here. Like you're a unicorn. You're unique. There's a unicorn with butterfly wings. You guys are unique. And it's important that you recognize that as a gift. So anyone who is trying to, you know, change you, right? Because you're not trying to change anyone. You can only be yourself. Anyone that's trying to change you and won't let you be this unique version of you is not in the right energy. Okay? This is not the right energy for a relationship of whatever kind. Because that's not where you are. That's not what I'm seeing in the reading. You've worked through a lot of those challenges and you have stepped into a new era of your life. So let's take a look at number 5. Be true to who you are. Let's take a look at that. So this one says, safety, identity, and connection are all beautiful aspects of life that we crave to know and have. Sometimes in our search for these treasures, we can lose touch with ourselves along the way. The fear of not being a part of a collective or of not finding the connections we need to feel safe can lead us to betray who we really are. We may choose to mold ourselves to existing patterns and expectations of the people around us. And in doing so, miss out on the unfolding of our true selves. If you have pulled this card, then there may be an aspect of yourself or your inner child that has been betrayed in order to be accepted by someone or something. Wow, wow, wow. Guys. And I'm straight up getting like poking pains in my left side while I was trying to read this. This is spot on. Be true to who you are really talks about not trying to fit someone else's mold. And that's what I'm picking up what the issue was with this energy. This is not to say that this energy is intentionally trying to draw you back because they only want a relationship with you that's romantic. They may take whatever they can get. You are being encouraged that the types of relationships, friendships, partnerships that are going to be most in alignment for you now are the ones that are in alignment with where you're at vibrationally. So I really am picking up, this might have been an energy that you felt like you had to fit in with, or certain things you did made them uncomfortable or whatever. But you're being encouraged to say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind. And if that means certain people, places, and things that might be part of it, then so be it. Okay? So guys, that's your energy for today. I want to thank you so much for being here with me for this reading. And definitely, once again, if you've enjoyed the energy and it resonates for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Check back often as videos are being uploaded regularly. And I have some special things in the works. I'm not going to talk about it just yet. I'm going to kind of keep working on them. And then as I kind of get them going and they're like solid, I will definitely be sharing with you guys some new products and items that we will be offering through the Ora-gen channel. So get ready for that in 2025. But definitely sending supportive energy to all of you who are in this be true to who you are energy. And if you are struggling to get into this energy, sending so much supportive love and light to you on this day. Stick with it. You're on the right track. And don't get distracted by past energies. Okay, guys? So definitely, I look forward to being with you in the next reading. As always, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen channel. Love and light to you.